What's happening, folks? What's happening? Let me get the camera over here. Getting set up here. Got people logging in. So what is happening? Happy Wednesday to you. How's everyone out there in TW3 world? Awesome. So, yeah, I think I'm supposed to be over here. Wrong button. This is our live chat. I forgot which button to press. Good to have you on, Ernesto. Hope you're doing well today, brother. So, what part of the country are you in, Ernesto? I'm in the southeast, so it's about 50 degrees today and cold. So us Southerners, we're not used to this cold weather and wind and stuff like that. But I know I've got some family up in the northeast, and it's freezing. Oh, San Antonio! Wow, I got some friends out in San Antonio right now. And Austin and Houston, Fort Worth. I've got Gary, a guy that you hear a lot when he comes when we do these live podcasts. He's actually out in Houston. So yeah, so cool. I hope you're staying warm out there in San Antonio. I got a question that came in, and I thought, well, hey, I'll just do a live chat today and sort of answer that, because some people might be feeling the same way and thinking the same thing. So let me put my glasses on here. I'm getting old. But the email came in, and it was from a person who has tried several different sort of work from home job business opportunity type things, and wanted to know, Terry, I've tried everything at one point. What's the difference in your business and anything else that's out there? And so that's such a vague question. It's sort of hard to because there's so many, there's some great opportunities out there that's not TW3, so and there's some bad opportunities out there. So I thought, well, that's a good opportunity, just sort of maybe offer our value proposition, what we do versus, the norm. Doesn't mean that someone else maybe doesn't do this, but speaking from someone who, my background was, I first started my first job that wasn't working for family, that was an entrepreneurial type job. I got recruited from a guy that came into a fast food restaurant I was working, and he's the one that said, you're worth more, and recruited me into direct sales, and I haven't looked back since. And I actually share that in my book, You Are Worth More. And he recruited me into the cookware business, and so I would go home to home, demonstrating waterless stainless steel cookware of all things. And that's how I got sort of connected and in the mindset of reading behind and listening to Zig Ziglar, because this guy was actually recruited in that business by Zig Ziglar years prior. And so I've been doing direct sales, some type of entrepreneurial thing, my whole life. And so when I answer this question, that's the context I'm coming from. I'm coming from someone who has done direct sales with cookware. I've done direct sales with vacuum cleaners, like the Rainbow vacuum cleaner. I've done direct sales in the insurance world. I own a music business that did all types of stuff. Hey, what's going on, Melody from Alabama? Roll Tide. I'm very excited about this. Well, we're excited to have you on here, Melody. If you got any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. But that's the context I answer this question. What's the difference between your business opportunity and anything else? There's a lot of things that you can make a lot of good money on if you know how to move some real estate, especially commercial stuff. I've got some friends that are millionaires selling commercial real estate. But for the average person, the average Joe, the biggest struggle the average person I have found after being in some sort of entrepreneurial thing for 25 years now, I was just doing the math, it's close to 25 years now, is it's hard to find people who need, want, desire, and can afford what it is you offer. It's hard to get in front of qualified people. I find that people that are good people, honest people, people that are genuine, sincere, if you've got character and you've got drive, you can be successful if you work hard. And most people can sell to a limited degree of one or the other. In other words, if they get in front of the people and they're earnest about what they're doing, they're honest about what they're doing, they're excited about what they're doing, they're going to, as my uncle says here in the South, a blind hog will find an acorn every once in a while. I think it's a mixed metaphor. I think it's supposed to be a blind squirrel. But the point is, you'll get lucky. You'll get lucky. But the problem is moving the odds in your favor where you can be an average okay salesperson and get lucky a whole lot faster by having more and more qualified leads. And so the biggest distinction, I would say, in our business, and Lindsay talked about it Monday night. She's been in the LaRoe business and selling clothing. We've got people that have come from all different types of home-based type businesses to sell every type of peel through lotion or potion out there on the market. And the one thing that they all, and Lindsay is just the typical entrepreneur experience that we see when they come in at TW3. Their eyes just, oh my gosh. I don't have to cold call. I don't have to go out and pester my friends, family, and foes. I don't have to, struggle to find qualified people to speak with. So there's no cold calling. That's distinction number one. That's about our business. It's much different. Number two, it's not seasonal. When I was in the insurance business, it was very seasonal. You had open enrollment time periods. You had various time periods in the year that Medicare sells well during that time period. Final expense products sell well during this year. Health insurance will sell well during this time of the year. You had these seasonal things, and then there was these dry periods. With our business, it's year round. Now we have some really, really, really strong times, like usually around October all the way up to the early spring, June, April, June. It is just like on a rocket ship. And then June, July, August, it sort of tampers off. We didn't experience that this year. We have been going up since March and not stopped. So if this past summer was our floor, oh my gosh, Lord help us. But so it's not seasonal. There's no inventory. You don't have to buy something and hope it sells. And it's very, very lucrative. I mean, the least you can, our prices are about to go up at the end of this week on our two packages, our sales rep and trainer package and our plus rep and trainer package. And when they go up, that means the commissions are going to go up. And so you as a TW3 member are going to make a minimum of $750 and a maximum of $1,500 if you're a sales rep or plus rep. Now, if you're elite rep, you can make as much as $18,000 on one sale because we have our big ticket items that are our systems that you sell to organizations, large organizations, huge platform systems. So that's the major distinction between us and, your just average home-based business. And I think Lindsay has got our neighborhood on fire here because they're seeing what she's doing. And I've always kept a real low key because I just don't ever want to be one of those people. Oh gosh, here comes Terry. What is he trying to sell? So I just sort of go about my business, do my thing, and I always try to keep a low profile and just let them wonder, what does Terry do over here? How are they going on all these vacations? How are they making all that? I just sort of keep it to myself. But she got involved and was one of our platform speakers at our conference this past March because I knew she was very successful in her clothing business. And I said, you might want to try this in for your clothing business just to promote it as a lead generation tool. And then she got into reselling it, and she's very happy right now. So do we have any questions? I hope I answered the email that came in. Terry, can you speak to the differences? The differences is, there's no cold calling. Most home-based businesses, most job opportunities, you have to. And Scott says, is there a video on how to present and sell to RE offices and other businesses? When you say RE offices, you talking about real estate offices, Scott, specifically? Is that what we're talking about? Help me out, brother. Yeah, okay, good. I thought that's what you meant, real estate. So yes, if you go over, Scott, to my YouTube channel, terrywilson3.com/YouTube, it is actually laid out and organized in a way where it's there's insurance, real estate, and all this other stuff. If you'll go over to the real estate, there's some how to generate leads in real estate, and there's some videos of me using the dialer, the autoresponder that we have, and different things like that should be able to help you on that. Aaron says, hello from Shakopee, Minnesota. Hope I'm pronouncing that right, Aaron. Just getting underway with taking calls, and so far so good. Well, Aaron, awesome. Don't feel pressured to have to, oh my gosh, if I don't sell anything, I'm not going to, just go with the flow. The main thing I tell all my reps is genuinely, with a full heart, and help that person, want to help that person. Sometimes the best things you can do is get them involved in some of those hourly and salary opportunities. Sometimes just recruit them as an affiliate of yours and pour value into them, show them how, sell them some leads, get them some leads so they can be successful. And then the ones that sort of, I call it the sharks out there, they taste the blood and water. Oh, there's opportunity here. Those are the ones that you bring on as a trainer for you as well, and you sell them the system, the marketing system, or maybe they already got an existing business. You sell them the plus package, or maybe they're high income earners and are looking for that thing that can take them to the next level. You sell them that elite package, but just sort of size them up and do it in a way that, and I know you will, but you don't. The beautiful thing, and that's one of the things, the distinctions about TW3, you don't have to make a sale to make money. You really don't. You can make money by either recruiting them as an affiliate for free, getting them an hourly or salary job, or actually selling them our system. So you're always in a good position, so you don't have to feel like, oh my gosh, if I don't do something, I'm not going to make money. Great question. Thanks for being on, Aaron. Any other questions? This is good stuff, guys. Good stuff. And Scott, if you can't find that, let me know, and I'll try to send you over some. Links as well. So good stuff. Good stuff. Someone's sending me a text right now. Let me see what they say. Oh, no. Ty says, I'm driving and can't join you right now. Well, I'm sorry, Ty. I'll send you, I'll give you a shout out for sending me a text back. And you can watch this video later and see, if you had any questions, or at least I gave you a shout out. But I know you don't want to be watching me and driving at the same time. So good stuff. So, yeah, tell your guys, if we got members on here today, make sure you let your people know that at the end of this week, I see, what's the date? Today's the 28th, so it won't be long, and our prices are going up. Let me see what the actual drop dead date is here so that you can see. So Friday is the 30th. It's the last day of the month, so that means this Saturday, the price is going up to the new price structure. So make sure you let your folks know, be sending them out emails. Members, we're going to be having a membership training tonight, so make sure you're on there. I've got a lot of good things I want to share with you. I want to sort of break down the logic of our funnel a little bit more and make sure everyone understands, because there's questions about when do I speak to the client, when do I not speak to them. So some good things there, and I'll be going over that tonight. Aaron says, as a new rep, can I invite my prospective clients to the Wednesday podcast? And if so, what link? No, not on Wednesday nights. Our membership only. The thing that you invite your clients to is for the Monday nights. That's why we do the Monday nights. Monday nights is for the general public. You bring them on, they can ask any question, we'll answer that. Make sure that they come, and if you want to have them on like one of these impromptu chats that I'm doing now, all you have to do is tell them to text at TW3 podcast to 81010. That's at TW3 podcast to 81010. And they'll be invited to these as well. But the Wednesday nights are for members only, because we get into greater detail. Because keep in mind, at TW3, what is it that we're actually selling? We're selling information. More than anything else, what we're doing is selling how-to information. And so we don't want to undermine the product and the value that we offer. And so that's why it's private on Wednesday nights. And Sean says, what do I need to do to get started in the call center as a call center representative? Well, if you want to have access to our call center, Sean, you have to be a member. Are you a member? If you're not, you'll want to get with one of our trainers and get the system, and then it will show you how to drive calls, drive traffic. Not yet. Okay. So to be in the call center, you have to have the actual software system to drive the traffic. So you'll have to become a member. Now, you can become an affiliate for free, but that doesn't give you access to the call center. We want people that have our product, know how to represent it, know what to say, what not to say, know how to train people. Those are the people who have access to that. We want everybody to be able to resell our system and make money, and so that's why we offer the affiliate program. And so if you've not signed up for that and you want to just start for free, you can go to affiliatewithtw.com. That's affiliatewithtw.com. and get started there for free. But if you want to get into the call center, be able to drive traffic either through email or through an extension in our call center, you have to be a member. And you can go to terrywilson3.com/enroll. That's terrywilson3.com/enroll and become a member right there. Make sure you put your representative's name down, the person that has been talking to you, and the recruiter there. If you don't have one, put my name down and I will assign you one. I don't do personal training anymore, but I've got some top elite reps that do, and I send you to them to be able to process the sale and to take care of that and take care of you, and that way you've got someone. So thank you for being on today, Sean. I really appreciate it. Any other questions? Great stuff, guys. Good stuff. Trying to look here. We've got looks like about 16 people that jumped on, so that's good for a Wednesday afternoon, just with a 5-minute notice. What does a booster lead look like for buying a booster? What's the commission on a lead? Great stuff. Thanks, Scott. Well, a booster is nothing more than me doing steps 1 through 6 for you, except we're just running it through our funnel, the exact funnel, the exact same thing that we teach you how to do in the back office, Scott. What we're doing is we just go out there and do it for you. We harvest a minimum of 25 leads, and we send those leads to you. We encourage our members not to buy a booster. I know this sounds counterintuitive. The only reason the booster is there is because we don't want someone to get our system, get into the back office, and then all of a sudden come to a standstill and can't do anything because they haven't got everything up and running yet. And so we want them to have activity as quick as possible. And so if they need activity, they need leads, and they don't want to, it's going to be another few weeks or whatever, few days or whatever, then we want them to be able to have activity. So we'll sell a booster. And a booster is $89, and that pays for the ad copy and posting and stuff that we're going to do. We drive traffic. We guarantee you a minimum of 25 leads, and then those leads are sent right to you. But we're not doing anything more than what we're teaching you how to do in steps 1 through 6. And so you said, what's the commission on elite sales? So here's the commissions, and that goes into what Melody just asked, what will the prices be? So right now, until this Friday, the prices are $597, $12.97, and $29.97. After this Friday, at 12 o'clock midnight on Friday, which is Saturday morning, it's going to be $9.97 for our base package, $14.97 for our plus package, and $29.97. We're not moving the elite package. The elite package is at a good price point. So $9.97, $14.97, $29.97. The new commissions will be $7.50 on the $9.97 package. So think about that. As a member, you're getting 75% of the total sales price. It's very lucrative. I mean, most of these, affiliate programs and all this other stuff, they're only giving you 10, 20, up to 50%. We give you 75% on our base package. If you sell the $14.97 package, you get $1,000. So it's $750, $1,000, and the commission on our elite package, to answer Scott's question and Melody's question, has been this year, and it will continue to be $1,500. So the pay schedule is going to be $750, $1,000, $1,500. On the elite side, however, you have a residual part, and that's one of the things that Lindsay was so enthralled about, and folks that's been with me forever, like Gary and some of these other folks. I mean, they've got hundreds of people on their book of business. Everybody that's a member at TW3 pays a $97 a month admin fee. That pays for the hosting of their website, the licensing for their software, the updates that have to be taken place, all of the expense of running a site and software and systems and all that $97 a month covers. For an elite member, when they bring someone on, half of that's commissionable. So an elite member gets $50. So let's think about this. Lindsay's already got to several people. I've got people that's got 300. I'm not going to mention names and embarrass, but I got people that's got over 300 people active. So 300 times $50 a month. What is that? That is the potential and the power of TW3 as an elite member. So you can make some really good money. But that's left aside. The elite member has that. They also have the direct contracting to our RMPs so that they can make the most amounts of money when they're offering other things like jobs, lending, all different types. I mean, there's thousands of different opportunities. Aaron says, when someone responds with not interested after your first email, is there anything you send them out? Yeah, so absolutely. So Aaron, what I would do, I would say, if you're not interested in our opportunity, would you be interested in an hourly opportunity or salary opportunity? Because we do offer opportunities up to $40 an hour. And then I'll re-engage them and they, oh, I missed that. And so once they say that, I send them one of my RMP links for the hourly or salary, and I make a percentage off of that. So, and then what I'm trying to do is keep those people engaged. The way I built my business, my personal business, is I always had the mindset that I'm really not interested in if anyone buys. I want to make sure these people have jobs. Now, of course, I had this mindset back in 2010, 2011, 2012 when the housing market and the job market was so bad. So it was just almost, it was business, yes, but it was almost a ministry as for me, because I was wanting to make sure people had a way to make money. So I was like, do you need a job? And so I would get them hourly and salary jobs and make a commission off of that. And by me helping so many people early on, they stayed on my newsletter, they stayed in my email list, and then I was talking about what I was doing at TW3, how I was making money by generating leads for the insurance and real estate world, how I was making money by selling this to entrepreneurs out there. And it's like, I'm thankful I got this job, but if I can get financial freedom and time to do something else, I want to. And then those people, that audience started moving over. So that's why I encourage you, don't feel anxious if they're not at a point right now to where they can invest in themselves as an entrepreneur. Help them do something. Bring them on as an affiliate if you have to. But I'm telling you, you sow that good seed, you're going to build rapport with that audience, and that audience is not going to forget you. And it's going to make you stand apart from everybody else out there that's just trying to pitch, buy. When you're genuinely there and they hear your heart and they see that you're trying to help them wherever they're at and you don't care, it makes you extremely attractive, and attractive people have huge influence, and influential people close more deals. I'm just telling you. And Maggie says, I requested a call off of Craigslist and I have not gotten a call. I'm kind of lost to all this info. How can I get the info, please? Okay, Maggie, what you can do is go to terrywilson3.com/orientation. terrywilson3.com/orientation. What that's going to do, Maggie, is it's going to take you through 3 videos. It's going to take you about 20 to 25 minutes. It's going to explain our business. It's going to tell you everything, the pros, the cons, the ins and outs. It's going to tell you how you can start with us for free. It's going to tell you how, if you want to be a trainer and a member of TW3, there is a cost there, but you don't have to. But if you want to do that, you can even get started on that with no out-of-pocket expense. But it's going to tell you all that. And then at the very end, if you are interested in any of the 3 things, the hourly, the salary, the work from home with no expense, or the work from home with a deferred cost, if you're interested in any of that, it's going to explain it in those videos. You fill out this form. It's what we call our start form or our survey form. And it's where you put in a request for a interview. And then that form is sent to whoever your recruiter is. If you know who they are, put their name down. If you don't have a recruiter, then just leave it blank and it will be sent to someone and they will follow up if this is right for you. And I promise you, no one's there going to try to, twist your arm, try to sell you something. They're going to try to find, just like I'm talking to some of my members are on here as well. I'm saying, do right by the folks, make sure, what's good for them. And that survey, after you watch that video, it's going to sort of tell us where you're at professionally, where you're at personally, what you're wanting to do, because that's what we're wanting to do, because we get paid. If you're not inside our business, you wouldn't know this. We get paid to send you to hourly and salary opportunities, and it costs you nothing. Okay, so we have an incentive to help you, whatever that looks like. So it's not a quote high pressure sales environment. And that's not the way we do business. So go over there, terrywilson3.com/orientation, and then watch those 3 videos completely. Okay, because you're going to be asked questions on the survey form that's going to not be able to be fully responded to, if you didn't watch the videos. It's going to take you 20-25 minutes. It's not anything big, but it goes into what we do, how we do it, what our business is, all of that, the various opportunities we have, and then you can schedule an interview. Good stuff. Anything else, guys? Anything else? Great stuff. Thank you for being on, Maggie. I hope that helped. Absolutely. Melly said, thank you for this check-in. I needed this for motivational. Well, great. Thank you, Melody. If we sell the SRT level and they upgrade later, do we get the Yes, you do, as long as you're active. As long as you're active, Melody, you get any upgrade commissions that happen from any of the people that you brought on. Absolutely. And one of the other distinctions, and I've said this multiple times, and it's in a video prior to this, you might want to go back from this one, is this business, just as a business opportunity, we offer a 90-day money-made guarantee, which means there's a minimum. It's about to go up. It was $450. It's going to be up $750 to $1,500. We guarantee you a minimum return if you credential at the plus level or better. We guarantee you that minimum result because we know if you'll do our program the way we've got it laid out and show you, you're going to make money. It's just statistics. And we've been doing this for 2 years now with that 90-day money made thing and have not had to pay out on it yet. But once all those steps are done, it's just, it's math, it's science. It's going to do what it does. So Melody, thank you for being on and thank you for participating. Aaron, thank you for your questions. Do I have any other questions from members or non-members? It doesn't matter. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Also, if we are a sales rep and trainer and prices increase from what we paid going in, does our commission go up? Yes. Yeah. So no matter what, when you join now, join later, Melody, once you sell the system at the new prices, you're going to get that new price commission. Okay. Now, the only thing is, if you join now, let's say, and you paid $597 for a sales rep and trainer package, you can upgrade later on, and but you're going to pay the difference between $597 and $1497. So you're not going to pay the difference between $997 and $1497 when you upgrade later. So that's the only thing. You got equity as what you actually invested. Okay. But you will get a raise on you. Absolutely. You will get a raise on your commission immediately, as soon as you come in. So that's what I'm saying. Now's the time to pull the trigger if you're going to do something. For those who understand, the business principle at work here, this is definitely the thing to do. Aaron says, thanks, Terry, for this impromptu meeting. It was very helpful. Got to run and help some clients. Well, Aaron, much success to you today, and I hope you can join us tonight on our live membership training as well. But I just want to make sure that members, non-members, everyone gets the information they need to be as successful as possible. Guys, believe it or not, there's last week we had several reps make over 15 grand in 1 week. We've got several that's going to make $35,000 to $40,000 this month alone. That's a Wednesday night question. Absolutely, Scott. So but I'm telling you, if you want a real deal, a way to increase the bottom line, especially around here during the holiday season, this is a great time to invest in your career. And one of the beautiful things also about this is I've got people from all different walks of life. I got people from ministry backgrounds, business backgrounds, teaching backgrounds, motivated by so many different things, and are able to use our platform to explode their business. I got one guy that just came on 3 months ago. He's a minister. All he wanted to do was podcast and speak to marriages and improve marriages and do that. And we showed him, worked with him to how to set that up. And now I got him hooked up with what we call our RMP offers. And he's never in a situation where he's out there and, begging people to send in donations or anything like that. Not that there's anything wrong with ministries that do that. I'm not criticizing. But he's in a much stronger, much more influential position that he can throw out great content, never being beholden to people to have to necessarily give, and he gets paid to send out that content because of the way we've structured his podcast and stuff. So that's just one example. I'm telling you, there's all different ways to use these tools the way that would work for you, the way that would build your business in a industry and in a style that you want to do. And we've got people that's been doing it now for 10 years, and it's just exciting to see. It's exciting to see people come on and making, I've got new reps that just joined about a month or so ago, 2 months ago, and made $5,000 last week, and telling me I can't even sleep at night. I'm so excited. So it's out there. It's not easy. I don't want to misrepresent, overstate anything. This isn't a genie in a bottle. You do have to do some work. There are some setting some things up. There are some points of frustration. Well, I'll tell you one of the biggest frustrations, because someone says, Terry, you brag about your business all the time. What's the downside? Well, let me tell you some downside. You have to listen to me. and sometimes I'm not the most articulate person in the world. And so I say things in a way that sometimes it's like, what is he talking about? And so it takes a little bit of time to try to discern what I'm trying to communicate. So, sometimes that can be a point of frustration. The other thing is this is an online business. So there's a technical aspect to this. And so sometimes, that can be a hindrance to people. But don't let it, anything worth having is worth fighting for. And I think your financial independence is definitely worth fighting for. Hey, Andrew said, is the Wednesday night trading call recorded? Yes, it is. So you can definitely, yeah. Oh, you joined with Mark. Great, Andrew. Yeah. We have a Wednesday night training from 9 to usually about 9:30 on Wednesday nights, and it is recorded in your back office. It's under the webinar section. And then if for whatever reason, if you don't see it, it should still be in the middle of your back office as well, but it'll definitely be under that webinar tab, and then you can see that. And then after the midweek training with the plus and rep levels, you can go over to the elite training that usually starts around 9:30 if you're an elite member. So we have that as well. All right, guys, thanks for being on today. I hope this answers some questions. As Neil Craig says, the deal is real, and you can trust Neil, as he likes to say on his podcast and stuff that he does sometimes. But it's definitely out there. Just don't grow weary in well doing. Put a little bit of time each day into your business, building your business. Doing that activity, good activity, will yield you good results. So thank you, Andrew. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's under webinar and private. If I didn't answer that question correctly, it's under webinar and then private, and it'll be there. And it'll also be in the middle of your page for probably till the end of tonight and tomorrow usually, so you can watch it there as well. But guys, I'll see for you members. I'll see you tonight. And for you non-members, I look forward to seeing you as a member as soon as possible. And if I don't get to talk to you beforehand, Merry Christmas. And remember, the most powerful 5 words in all of humanity was, a promise was made and a promise was kept. And it was told like this: and it came to pass. That which is promised will happen. Talk to you later.
Thank you for listening to our show today at terrywilson3.com. If you would like more information on how we can take your money, your business, and your life to the next level, then please visit us online at terrywilson3.com or call 800-673-1728.
This is the Terry Wilson. Really? I'm excited, Terry. I want to get started here.
Is this the celebrity, Terry Wilson?
Oh, my word.
How you doing, sir?
Dude, don't even go there. I've been listening to this for a while, and I'm finally like, okay, guys, what a privilege. I mean,